Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Somatic Inspirations, and today I was guided to do one of my little chats. So this is just a chat about forgiveness. So this is just my viewpoint, obviously take it or leave it. I just wanted to talk about that because it can keep us stuck when we're in that unforgiving energy. So if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my videos. And if you're returning, thank you for your support. Please like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the video, and leave me a comment if you want to. So yeah, I'm not an expert on this, but I just wanted to share a few experiences that have happened to me in my life. I feel it is very important to forgive, not for the other person's sake necessarily, but for ourselves. And just because you forgive someone, it doesn't excuse bad behaviour from people. It just gives you permission to move on. Because sometimes that unforgiveness keeps us stuck and attached to negative people, negative situations. And, it's not a good place to be. We need to move on from the past and live in the moment and free ourselves up for new experiences. So I believe it's important to forgive ourselves for anything that you feel bad about. For example, if you've hurt another person, or you've acted not in a good way to another person, or you've said or done something that's hurt another person, or you've made mistakes in life, made bad decisions, whatever it is for you, okay, we need to forgive ourselves for that, okay, because we're only human and we all make mistakes and we're here to learn. We're here to learn lessons. So I'm just going to tell you a few things that have happened to me where I've forgiven myself and the situation. And, it's not an instant thing. It wasn't an instant thing for me. Like, something happened and I immediately forgive. Even now, I'm not saying it's immediate, okay, immediate forgiveness at all. It's something we need to process. Maybe you need therapy, maybe keep a journal, really look at it. And you need to be in that energy of wanting to forgive. So just a couple of things that have happened to me. When I was 2 years old, I fell on a coal fire and my back got badly burnt. My parents were in the room but were not paying any attention to me. Their backs were turned and they allowed me to play by an open fire. And they were the ones that told me about it, because obviously I didn't remember that had happened to me. I was very young, and luckily my back healed, my skin healed, but there was damage done psychologically to me. Because psychologically I didn't feel I could trust them. I didn't feel safe with my parents. So if you feel that way, and obviously lots of people do feel unsafe in a household or whatever, it has a great effect on you and how you are, how you behave. So obviously, they were the ones that told me about that, and I was shocked, when I can't remember what age it was they told me. Maybe they felt guilt about it. Maybe they thought I remembered it. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. I didn't remember it had happened, but they told me. And, psychologically, it definitely affected me. So, again, I'm not saying it was an instant thing. They told me this. It's taken years. It took me years. And I went into therapy after my first divorce. And a lot of that was talking about my childhood, because that had impacted me, obviously, a lot. So I have forgiven them. They never told me they loved me. They never hugged me. I didn't have that affection. Again, like I said, I didn't feel safe, and I know I'm not the only person, that's been through this, obviously. But I have forgiven them. It wasn't easy. And as I said, I've had therapy over the years, on and off. I've had therapy about this and spoke about this. And as I got older and became a parent myself, I understood more of what happened, because they were scarred themselves from their childhood. My dad's dad went to war in Africa, the Second World War, and he came back changed, obviously mentally. You know, obviously, if you see your friends die around you, you know, how do you cope with that? And my mum, by the time she was 15 years old, she had lost both her parents, and she went to live with her two sisters who were adults at that time. Otherwise, she would have gone into foster care. And it affected her deeply. And so she didn't really have that nurturing parenting because her sisters both worked full time and they were young as well, still in their early 20s. They were not in that parent mode either, so they didn't really parent her. But it made me, you know, understand that they had been through a lot and, you know, they were not prepared to be a parent. But what that did for me, seeing the way they parented, it made me want to be different. I mean, this is all subconscious as well. I'm not saying I deliberately, part of me was deliberately wanted to be a different parent. And I'm not perfect by any means at all, and I've made many mistakes. But I didn't want to parent in the way they were. They were very strict with me, as I say, not loving. They were not affectionate even with each other. I had a sibling that was a lot younger. We were never close. I just felt the odd one out in that family, that I didn't feel part of the family. In fact, I actually asked my parents if I was adopted because I really didn't feel like them at all. Anyway, so as an adult, you know, I've made many mistakes like we do. I've chosen the wrong people to have relationship with. But again, I have forgiven myself for this because we're only human and we make mistakes and we think we want something or someone and we change. You know, we grow and change. And, you know, when my kids were young, I got divorced and I was a single mum. Had to work full time because I had a mortgage and bills to pay. And, you know, I wanted to give them a good home and give them that security, but I couldn't be with them. And, you know, I would have liked it to be different. I would have liked to have been there more. I was with my sons till they were 10 and 8 at home. And my daughter was very little when, you know, I had to go back to work, and I really regretted that. But unfortunately, that's what I had to do. And I have forgiven myself for these mistakes. And we moved around a lot. I moved home a lot, changed my jobs, had different relationships. So life wasn't settled for them really. It wasn't a settled life at all. I didn't set out for it to be that way, but that's what happened. And, you know, I'm not perfect. As I said, I'm not a perfect parent, but I feel I did give my kids the love and the understanding, and we became close, I feel, as a family. So, you know, I've been hurt in relationships by people, and again, I have hurt people in relationships. And over time, I've forgiven myself and I've forgiven them. And it's not easy, you know, to feel that forgiveness sometimes. You know, we hold on to the hurt, we hold on to the pain. But always forgive yourself, okay? Because we're not perfect and we make mistakes. That's why we're here. You know, we're here on this planet to learn lessons, to evolve, okay? And, you know, try different people on. One of my sons, my middle son, has special needs and he's had a lot of problems, and I felt a lot of guilt about that for a long time. As a parent, you bring them into the world and you want them to have a good life and a happy life. And he's struggled a lot and he's been through a lot. And obviously, as a family, we've been through a lot, and I've been through a lot with them all as a parent. And you know, again, you can feel guilty and blame yourself, but it is what it is, and we do the best we can at the time, and we need to be forgiven of ourselves. And sadly, I've had four family members attempt suicide over the years. And again, this feeling of guilt about this, you know, was it my fault? Was I to blame? What could I have done different? You know, putting it on me, which it wasn't me. And upset with them, you know, about doing this, but me having a feeling of responsibility, And again, I have to forgive myself, because it wasn't my fault, it's circumstances. And sometimes forgiveness can be a work in progress. You have to work on yourself, but feel your self forgiveness, have a, really work on that forgiveness within yourself. Because you're worthy of forgiveness. We make mistakes, and, that's all there is. I wanted to say, I have a free 10-minute meditation on my channel, which is about forgiveness. I'll put the link below. And also, I feel a good thing to do around that forgiveness is to cut cords of attachment as well. Two situations, two people, two places, two memories. Call on Archangel Michael. I think I might have one on that as well. I'll have a look. But cut those cords of attachment. We build up this energetic link with people and situations. And again, it can keep us stuck, So I just wanted to pull a few cards. So this is the soul's journey. So let's see what cards. So what could the collective be going through with regard to forgiveness or a lack of forgiveness right now? Wow, we got guilt. So I was talking about guilt. I release my beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So guilt is a common thing, isn't it? We can all feel guilty at times about things we've said and done. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So be honest with yourself, okay? How are you truly feeling about a situation, about a person? Be honest. Be honest with yourself deep down. What are you truly feeling about something or someone? And we can feel a failure, as I said, in my, talking about myself. We do feel like that at times. We feel a failure. But understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yes, we're here to learn. Okay, we're here to learn. We're not perfect. That's why we're here, to learn these lessons. To learn, evolve and grow. So take the lesson and cut cords to the circumstances. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So maybe it's time to work on your self-esteem. Maybe you need to do that. That solar plexus chakra, that bright yellow, the colour of the sun, okay? And really do that work on yourself. Know that you're worthy. Know that you're deserving of good. Doubt. I release the need to know the answers. Yes, we don't always have all the answers, okay? And that's fine, because you will get the answers, okay? And sometimes we're not meant to know everything at once, okay? But, just know that you're here to learn, and you're imperfectly perfect as you are. And just forgive yourself for any mistakes that you think you've made. Service. I feel good when I can help others. So again, maybe there's something you can do to help others in your community. Helping others. I always enjoy that, putting your energy out there to help others. But do that work on yourself. Cleanse your own energy. As I say, forgive yourself. Wow. Abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes, you're worthy of abundance. Okay, this is your divine right. We are here to have that abundance. So let's get some final messages from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. So we've got Hermit energy, retreat and recharge. So for some of you, you may need to do this. Pull back your energy for now. Go within, really go within. What is it that you need to forgive? Who is it you need to forgive? Wow. Autumn. Release the old and rest. So time to rest, recharge your energy. Air guardian, shift your perception. Yes, shift your perception. You know, you do not have to take on the world's responsibilities. And summer, bask in joy and light. Yes, you'll feel much freer when you can release yourself from these feelings, you know, to let go, to release yourself from these burdens. Wow, magic guardian, unlock the magic within. You're a magical being. You know, you're meant to have that abundance. You're meant to have, you know, beautiful gifts in your life, and you're magical. You have gifts within you. And maybe it's time to, you know, look into that. And we got trader, exchange energy to create abundance again. Exchange energy, you know, be in that positive energy, cleanse your energy, okay? And cleanse your energy to feel better, you know, release, you know, forgive yourself, forgive others, and you'll feel so much freer after you do this. We've got connect with your emotions. So really get in touch with your feelings, okay? What are you feeling about the situation? You know, how are you feeling? How's it making you feel? And wait for important information. So there could be some important information on the way to you soon. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. So I hope that helps somebody. You know, if you want to leave me a comment, that's great. But sending you love and blessings, and always forgive yourself, because you're worthy. You're deserving of all good in your life. Lots of love. Bye for now.